Casey Israel again, and today we're doing another series. This is on my box collection in my video game collection room. It pretty much started with this, with the NES game boxes. I mean, I had a couple boxes at the time, main console boxes, but my box love started from the NES boxes. And actually, it started with Super Mario 3. That's right there. I have the Mario 1, 2, and 3 all together. And then right beside that is a reproduction case for Super Mario Duck Hunt. Then you got a reproduction box for the triple pack and a reproduction box for the Super Mario Bros. Tetris and World Cup pack. This was a European exclusive. And then you're like, why do you have two Legend of Zelda? Well, apparently there was two versions. There was a 5-screw and a 3-screw, and I grew up with the 3-screw, and I was trying, when I picked up the second one, I was just going to combine the better box and my NES, my gold cart that I picked up a long time ago as a child. And then I obviously got Adventure Link with it. Then I got Ducktales, woohoo! One of my favorite games. And you're like, oh, that's a cool Ducktales 2 box. Well, that's the European box, but with natural American Ducktales 2. And then I got Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. The box, I could see it's torn from here. And then I picked up Chip and Dale 2 with I got a reproduction box for that. Same thing with Kick Masters. And then you got Power Blade. And what's funny, I picked up Toxic Crusaders in the box when I was living in Pennsylvania. I believe I picked this up at a Second and Charles store in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. And I posted it, and someone's like, he must have been a big collector. He wanted the box. And I'm like, no thank you, I'm keeping it. Then I got the Double Dragons 1 and 2. Then I got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Then I got Punch-Out. Yeah, Mega Man 2. A reproduction Mega Man 3 case and Mega Man 4. And then Ghosts and Goblins. Then a couple of the Castlevania games. Metroid. Battletoads. You come down here. You got the Black Box series with a couple games, random games, but you got the Black Box series. Then you got the Tengen games that I got boxed. Then you got a couple good ones like Kid Icarus and Super C. That Mr. Gimmick is not only in a reproduction case, that's a reproduction. Then it's starting to be what games. I mean, I grew up with Wizard and Warriors. That's a good game. To me, Blues Brothers is a hard game to find. And in the box, too. Oh, that California Raisins game. I picked that up at the Classic Game Junkie just right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And that's actually a canceled Capcom game. And here's one thing that's funny about that Ninja Gaiden 2. That was actually signed by Pro Jared. I picked up my local game store, and he said he was gonna remove the autograph, but I was like, hey, I'll take it. And now he's not really been canceled anymore, so it's still on there, and I totally forget about it. Then you got like a couple rare ones, like Mario is missing. You got Tetris, you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman Returns. Then go down, you got Lolo 2, Lolo 1, Hatris. Yes, you heard that right, Hatris. You're playing Tetris with hats. Then you got RoboCop 1 and 3. Then you got the the Aladdin Deck Enhancer games. Then you got a bunch of unlicensed games right there. Going down. TNC Surf Design. I love that. I grew up with that as a child. I really like that game. Mickey Mousecapades. I hated that game when I grew up. That was probably one of the worst Capcom NES games there is, if you ask me. RC Pro-Am. I love that game. I got that box really, really, really cheap. I love the Simpson games. The Simpson games actually get a lot of hate. I mean, I enjoy Bart versus the Space Mutants, and was it Bart versus the World? I really enjoyed those games. And then you go down to the last one. Just scanning through, let you guys see where it's right there. And then, actually, there's one right there. It's Pictionary. Going back up. I actually got a box. Game Genie with 3 variants inside there with the book. And then I also have the Aladdin Deck Enhancer, still sealed, with the games are still sealed. And then I got 3 versions of the NES Cleaning Kits. I was actually planning to sell 2 of them. They wouldn't want to buy them. It's like, wherever. Go past the... I want to show you something. What's cool. Right there, the 2-pack, that's the actual NES controller games in their box. And then that one right up there, I mean, they use the same style for the mini NES. So I thought that was a hell of a pickup. So, let's take a look around. Actually, my NES is kind of peeking behind a bunch of my amiibos, so you can't really see it right now that well. And I am not going to move all the stuff out of the way just to show it. But there's some real cool Nintendo figurines in their boxes. They've seen better days. And there's some accessories up here, but I want to get to that another day. So I appreciate that. I'll talk to you guys later. See you. Bye.